you were sharing that you're in Atlanta right now and you don't know where you're gonna move, right? Or where you're gonna live, because that's really the perfect example of what surrender looks like, and where it's like, oh, you don't have a specific goal, you don't know, you are in this field of the unknown. And this is something I think it's people holding back so much because we want certainty, you
Right.
know? And I have learned now through Kabbalah, which is also, by the way, part of human design, that certainty really means that we have certainty that this moment is perfect and everything that's
Oh,
happening is perfect. And our goal is always to get more to the higher one. But in order to get to the higher certainty, which is the certainty that this, what we have right now, is exactly what's meant to happen, right? Versus certainty that I need to know that I'm going to make X amount of money, or I need to know what my career is, or this like illusion of certainty where we have to. This is, I think, also why people get so caught up in goal setting and planning, because they need to have the certainty. And you right now in this state of like, I don't even know where I'm gonna move. You're in this playful, childlike, surrendered energy. Also, I guess you have to be very detached energetically and trusting that when the time is right, it was probably gonna happen very quickly, clearly, and smooth and all of it, right?
I have to be in a place where I am fluid and going to allow to be guided because when I get very clear guiding, it happens, right?
And I think it's so important because this is actually not a passive energy, because yes, you are in this state of waiting and allowing and receiving, but you're showing up on the podcast here, you're taking action, right? You're living your life, you're being active. Like, I think that's important, right? Because yeah, we need to be and you're actually very decisive in the decision not to make a decision, I want to say. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. If it's not clear, I'm not going to force it.
So when the time is not right, the pulse is off. And you will feel that in your body. Make up your mind and just do it. And we never want to take action, especially big life decisions, from pressure.
Right. You've got to
Okay,
be
like,
peaceful.
and then at some
Yeah.
point, when the time is right, the pulse is on, and the right people show up, and everything is flowing. And like, I just think it's
And
so
to be happy, like you
magical.
said, to be happy where you are, right?